commentate. I'll be your fourth.
This is an interesting matchup because Ness has a lot of advantages with the fact he can just easily absorb all of Snake's stuff, and nonetheless has a ton of options against like Snake's recovery and neutral. But it just comes down to Snake can be a lot more physical than Ness can. Someone like me, who's heavily reliant on the projectiles, gets fucked by Ness, but someone like Quack, who can really play the physical part of Snake's kit really well, has a much better time. Ooh, surprised he didn't go for the grab. Desperately trying to throw at everything ahead. I'm just barely getting that nair in the last hero. Quack doing a great job to bait out the down B by holding onto the maze and then getting away from him. Ooh, good grab, good grab. Good roll read. It's looking tough for Riley. Passed it in deep to take this airball. Ooh, great use of the invincibility to get out of that. Oh, we got by 8 Snake. Here we go. Quack's patience, I should say, is really coming in this match. That's always Riley's now that he's starting to figure out the neutral, but it might be too little too late. He's at 150% and Quack's 50. And desperately trying to hit that, but getting followed by the Nikita into the hit to lose the lead. Oh, Quack was resetting. Oh yeah, Quack was resetting the bracket.
It was indeed.
I forgot. Didn't like roll with these grabs or so. Jesus. Snake just went into neutral right now. Ooh, good absorb to catch up smash. That's what it's supposed to do. Good RR and then coming in trying to Nikita. Gotta stop landing on stage. He's running every time and then the C4 catch just runs at him. Really down again. Trying to get a cheeky grab, but not quite get it. Taking advantage of the Transcendence to get through all of Snake's aerials. Riley looking like he's finally getting his momentum back in this match. And not one but 2 grenades now. Playing Snake at disadvantage, but Snake at disadvantage is hard to punish. I thought he was going for the PK Thunder too. Ooh, great spike coming in. Good way to reset. Quack Snake is dirty. Pretty intense. Yeah. First 3. First best control. He won 3-0. excellent air dodge into the grenade. Luckily, Quack wasn't able to take advantage of it. Almost dying to the dash attack. Good DI coming in to really save him. Grenade's just constantly whacking him. He's trying to get away from him, but can't quite. Ooh, it's a forward air. Good up smash. Ooh, trying to hit the cheeky sneak 4, but not quite able to do it. And there's the true combo. Riley's got to get the stock soon and quick, otherwise he's going to have a rough time this match. Great, coming back from Snake with extra credit is really hard. And just barely able to sneak that out with the down B. Right now it's even 20% from the back end. Jesus Christ, in the back end. He's on for the same option too many times. Trying to read the roll away, but Riley making the smart choice to go towards the ledge, knowing he can read towards the stage. Ooh, good absorb on the grenade. Trying to absorb the C4, but Quack not falling it. Using the PK Thunder 2 to both harass and get out of the way. Great option choice by Riley. Constantly trying to get in. I think it's just running in too much. But it's easy to say that on the spectator side. Getting some pretty good PK fires now. He's actually using it as a read versus anything else. Ooh, good down smash, just barely timing it before the Nikita hit him. The platform's moving, just barely making it hard for him, making them extremely harder to position to actually punish Snake coming down. Ooh, back throw just barely coming and missing. I don't know if that was a failed input or not, because that was a very neutral beat. Ooh, just barely licking him with the dash attack. Throwing down the C4, trying to B-reverse to mix up this cover. Getting back him on stage. English. Ooh, accidentally jumping into it and losing the stock. I think he was trying to back air it to survive. The first game going 1-0 for Quack now so far in this best of 5 for Grands of the Bridge. Will be interesting to see if anything changes. I don't believe there will be any character switches coming in. I believe Riley is much more comfortable on Ness in this movie afterwards, even if it isn't necessarily working out as great. I didn't get to see what stage they picked. I believe they picked the same stage, considering I didn't see it. Yep, same stage coming in, setting back on time in the city. Will be interesting to see how this match goes. Riley looking to get right in, but getting grabbed immediately. Already sitting at 40%, now 50% deficit. Right, trying desperately to hit in, but Snake's frame 1 grenades coming in real clutch. Right, ooh, great option choice there, knowing he'd be trying to hold the grenade to do something sneaky, because he's been a bit overzealous with aerials, I believe. Right, good roll in to get away from Snake and the C4. Always a scary thing being edge guarded by that combo. I think he's trying to sneak around it. Good timing with not being with understanding the timing of it and knowing that it would explode. Sitting on almost 100%. Trying to get the read. Had the read, but then just didn't actually hit the up tilt. Right, one of the hardest things to deal with this Snake. Just knowing. Ooh, tried to air dodge the ledge, but accidentally air dodging up onto this stage. Getting hit by Nikita for the stock. Ooh. Good absorb, but Quack utilizing it well to get the grab. One thing Quack is really good at is eliminating your options and then making you do exactly what he wants, and he's been doing that to Riley pretty much all the parts of the set that I've been watching. Right? Not to say that Riley hasn't done any good stuff in. Great forward air. Good use of the frame data between all your aerials there. Right. Hitbox from down B just barely saving him from getting hit by one of Snake's aerials. Oh, forward air chain starting up. Snake having good DI to get out of it, DIing down instead of necessarily out to make sure he hits the platform, which makes it really rough for Ventuswill to continue getting those. Riley taking advantage of the platform to sit on. Ooh, I think he could have held that a bit longer, tried to get the back air with the platforms holding that, but I understand why he went for the up air, considering Town City's lower ceiling, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't have a higher, and I would like one of the viewers to say that to me. Ooh, good overcommitment on the grab, knowing that Quack would run away. Ooh, great parry on that dash attack. And taking the stock, Riley now at a stock advantage with 100%. Will be interesting to see how he plans to get more extra credit. Looking at the cheeky up there, and now the up B to try to get that kill as Snake recovers high, but not quite able to get it. Great use of the platform to mix up his recovery, so he can't be necessarily held at the ledge. Quack being patient enough to not try anything while he's sitting there, as he has significant positional advantage sitting there. Good DI from Riley coming in, not English. Not DIing out, because it's hard to tell where Nikita's going to send you necessarily because of the way it hits the body. Right? It sends out really weird angles at times. Riley again, platform camping, take advantage of trying outpatient Quack, especially now that he has 40% advantage. There's 4 minutes 30 left, so I don't think there's really going to be. It's going to be a long game if he's looking to time him out for his last stock. Going in to finally start playing aggressive again now that, which I think is an odd choice considering how the game plan was working. But I really got to stop doing that. That's something I'm learning as lead caster. We don't necessarily want to tell them what they're doing wrong, but they're right. I'm not here for that. I'm here to entertain. Either way, great roll read to just sit there and get the grab, almost getting the spike, and then getting spiked by Riley. Ooh. Riley maybe starting to get his momentum back, finally winning one after a 4-0 losing streak against Quack. Will be interesting to see if Quack decides to do something different for this his first time being able to pick the stage, unless he picked it at the start of the set, which I will mention I'm not aware of as I've come in late. Alright, they're going to Stadium 2, good mix-up. Quack might be switching height with that choice, but ooh, looked like he was, but then he changed the mind last second. Now, I don't think, other than the fact that the platforms stick around, it doesn't really change this specific matchup a ton. Right? Will be interesting to see if Riley still looks to platform camp as much as he was in the first one, taking really good advantage of other platforms. The frame one grenade coming in to stop that fair chain from coming in. Great hop to dodge the grab by Quack. Starting to get the ledge trap going, but not quite able to get it the way he wants. Now Riley ahead in percent just because of what he grabbed. Great use of the down air to prevent the PK Thunder 2 from hitting. Quack now starting the camping spree as Riley just slowly waltzes on over. Good shield timing to block the grenade explosion. Coming in, trying to take advantage of Snake not necessarily knowing the timing of his aerials, but great use of the grenade. I forgot that the C4 is hit below the platform, so I think this might be a bit more of an advantage for Snake, as it makes hiding the C4 a lot easier, as because of the way the camera tilts at times, you literally cannot see a C4 on the platform when you're both sitting on the ground necessarily, which is a huge advantage in any type of matchup. Quack just constantly perfect inputting those up down airs from whenever Riley hits a shield. Riley just trying to desperately hit him with that PK Thunder. Good use of his aerial timings to be able to get that hit. Almost dying to the down air because he almost messed up his air dodge. Yeah. Almost rolling into death. And Ooh, great use of the falling C4. Trying to get a hit in, but the Snake's big legs coming in. Not a destroy him, so they did clash, but it was able to prevent him from getting the full hit and killing him. Taking advantage of the down air, but not able to get it over the edge enough to get to two-frame Snake with it, so not able to secure a kill or much percent with it. Ooh, great spot dodge by Quack to read the grab. Riley is obviously desperate for it, considering the percent he's at, but able to get it that time as invincibility from coming back, using it to great advantage, is what I should be saying. Getting the grab, but losing the percent war once again. Snake pumps out a ton of damage, and Ness can pump out his own damage, but Quack's been doing a really great job of avoiding all the high percent stuff. Trying to get the down air, thinking he'll read down, but Quack jumping out at the perfect time to avoid that option. Riley could have continued going off with the fair chains and probably gotten the stock if he had read it, but I think he was assuming that Quack would get that. Right, trying to read the get-up attack, but Quack choosing a good option and rolling away towards the C4, making it very scary for Riley to want to come back, especially considering Snake is a stock up, so them both getting hit by it and potentially dying, not necessarily now because they have too high percent, but later on in the game is not detriment to the Snake. Great use of using the PK PK Thunder to make Snake want to approach and then punching with the forward air, and then reading the roll in to get hit with the up tilt. Quack now up 2-1 in this grand set. He's reset the bracket, winning the first one 3-0, so right now it's 5-1 for Quack overall in a series of games. Riley again gets to choose the stage. It will be interesting to see if he goes back to Town and City or decides to go somewhere new. Still going back to Town and City. I will admit I'm not quite aware of why he wants to choose it. Oh, switching to Daisy. Possibly trying to mix up, and I hope this will do a lot better as this Ness has been doing pretty rough with Quack winning a lot of the games pretty convincingly. Right, while Daisy can't necessarily absorb Snake's projectiles, she is a top 3 character for a lot of really good reasons. So it will be interesting to see how this matchup plays. Riley still having not got a hit on Quack, finally able to get it, able to get 36% off of the one back air. Now starting to grab turnouts, trying to see what he can get out of that. Quack just desperately attacking every time he gets up. I think he might be putting action a little too much. Okay. Right, getting the back air, getting Snake off stage, Snake immediately going up in the air, be reversing to get away from the Daisy and start selecting his own side of the field now that the platforms are there, making it very easy to camp on that side of the map. Daisy not able to do a ton about the grenades, so she is forced to approach. Great bait on the C4, making it think she's coming to necessarily punish him for it. Good timing on the dash attack, starting to up smash because any good Snake has just sat there up smashing at some point in their career. Great nair to finish out that first stock. Snake at 140%, so Daisy just has to really look for one good hit to finally get the kill. Trying to get those short hop float fairs, but not quite able to connect it at the ledge there. Getting hit by the dash attack, and then desperately throwing out moves to try to get something. Getting it with the dash attack, not quite able to kill. Good DI from Quack. Trying to get him as he sits up in the stratosphere, but not quite able to hit him. Constant grenades everywhere, really scary for any character that can absorb projectiles, and finally securing the stock with a dash attack. Snake able to get 38% of extra credit, so Riley, gets the down tilt, but the freaking grenade saves him, trying to get the back air, but Quack DIing out, able to avoid it, having to use the nair in that case. going for up throw, interestingly enough. I thought he'd be trying to go for down throw to get the roll read. Great fair coming out from Riley to hit him, using his turn-ups very well, constantly cycling them to take advantage of Quack liking to throw out aerials, at least a Snake. Getting the down throw, looking for the read, but Riley not able to react quick enough to prevent getting punished for it, as he's trying to, surprised he didn't go off stage to punish him for recovering though. Looking for the up airs, almost getting the stock. Ooh, the grenade just barely saving him that time. Finally hitting with the fair to finish off the stock. Another 30% extra credit for Snake in this matchup. In this stock, setting up 55% now. Ooh, good. Gets the hit and doesn't get greedy. Knows that up smash, I should say, is coming. Gets the grab off the forward tilt. Ooh, missed input, accidentally fairing. Snake's surprisingly scary when he sits on the ground and you're above him. There's not a lot you can do to necessarily hit him unless he makes a mistake, so it's pretty interesting. Trying to get the grabs, thinking he'll sit there and shield, but Quack choosing a good option on jumping. Starting to rack up some percent. Just 3 more percent, and then forward arrow will kill off the ledge, which is something that can quite easily happen. Good grab, get thrown off the ledge. Snake's pretty vulnerable again in a matchup like this, even with Cypher, just because of how Daisy's mobility works. Gets off stage, great jump to get back into the stage, getting some form of stage control. Ooh, getting an Mr. Saturn, but immediately throwing it away and accidentally killing himself because he meant to be reverse on the stage. Riley now evening up the set. This Grams is getting real intense now, as it's anyone's game. We'll be interested to see if Riley stays as Daisy. He actually he needs to decide before. Right, Quack's still choosing Snake, so it's looking like Riley will still stay on Daisy, and I did not see the map they went to because I was being silly and not really paying attention. And they went back to Stadium, Quack choosing to go there again like the first game. Will be interesting to see how much this changes with Daisy instead of with Ness. I think Daisy very much so likes, I think a lot of characters honestly like Stadium. She's constantly trading blows. The only reason there's such a difference in percent just being Snake's higher individual shot output. Throwing the dot eye is not quite able to hit. The grenades just constantly tossing projectiles back and forth. It feels like it's an item song match, honestly. Ooh, I did not know you could punish side B like that. Trying to air dodge to get through it, but not quite having to do it with that timing. Trying to read Riley dashing in, but not quite. But Riley choosing the good option, just standing still. Pretty even match so far, and with Riley now able to get a percent lead. Using float to avoid the explosion. Great spacing by Quack to punish the fair. Great use of his aerial timing. Right, and the up smash coming in just barely before the grenade hits, so he's able to get the stock, sitting at 90%. Oh, not quite dying to the up tilt. Good DI coming in. Quack just looking for kill confirms right now. Riley getting a great forward air, trying to get another in, but Cypher just barely saving Quack. Trying to get that 2-frame with the down smash, not able to get it. Almost hitting him with that side B. Great patience by Riley. Right, knowing that Quack will be looking for a physical move instead of grab, though I find it surprising that he's not looking for a grab at this percent. Trying desperately to get those up tilts, but not quite able to get it. Cypher being a tank, taking that turn up like it was nothing. Riley trying to snipe him, sniping him up as he goes high in the air, hits it down the air, and great up B conversion into that. Riley now sitting 2 stocks up at 131%, can easily die just like that. Great job on Quack just reading that, knowing he'll jump to try to avoid a grab. Quack now starting to rack up that percent. Riley's in the advantage. He can play this a little more chill, so I think he'll be looking to find his opportunities instead of necessarily forcing them. Percent's basically even right now, only in 9% difference still. Riley getting the grab, getting grabbed by Daisy is an extremely scary affair, knowing how many confirms they off of it. Great turnaround up tilt to read the double roll. Riley now looking for kill confirms at this percent. Snake sitting at 90, can easily kill with the pair at the edge at around 70, so kills are quite possible. Trying to use the turn up to break the cipher, but only Dot Eyes and Dot Eyes bomb. I don't know if Saturn can. I don't think Saturn can. And obviously Stitch Face can really break Cypher, so it makes this matchup pretty, at least when it comes to getting the Snake's low recoveries. Great read on the dash attack, just not accidentally jumping just a little too high, right? Good down smash to punish the side B, using Nikita in neutral. Oh, Bomb-On coming in, almost killing Snake, barely getting the shield, and almost destroying the shield. Quack now sitting at 150%, desperately trying to get back to the stage. Riley throwing out aerials and finally getting the up smash to finish off the set, winning 3-2 against Quack. Woo! Great grand finals coming in. Good matches, boys.